It's cheesy without being too cheesy.
I'm almost annoyed. Did you know that broccoli is very, very high in protein?
No, I didn't. Is it?
Yeah, it is. Very, very high in protein. But there's something I didn't know. Broccoli cheese soup. I've never heard of it.
No, but we have broccoli and Stilton soup over here, don't we?
Do we?
Yes, we do.
I'm not holding my breath for this one. I don't think I'm going to like it. If I'm being brutally honest, the jury's out, but we shall see. What's up first, Mrs. H?
Well, I'm a bit worried you're going to batter the broccoli at this rate, but...
We're here at H Towers, and live from H Towers, and we're here with Mrs. H, going to be cooking some broccoli cheese soup.
Okay, to start with, we've just got to melt some unsalted butter in this pan, and we're going to saute some onions. Now, this recipe does actually tell you to use a couple of different pots and pans, but I'm going to just try and do everything in the Dutch oven today because it's going to be easier and less dishes for me. Okay, in with the onion. Now, we are on a little bit of a soup quest, and we've tried various different things, everything from a tomato soup with a grilled cheese sandwich to cheeseburger soup and taco soup. So if you've got any recommendations for a soup that we should try, make sure you reach out to us. You could do that via email at mrhandfriends@gmail.com or follow us on social media and DM us on there. Now, I've got to say, one of my favourite soups is just like a vegetable soup, but I really like tomato soup. Mr. H, what's your favourite?
I really like the French onion soup. That was a classic. Chicken noodle soup as well, absolute banger.
I'm forgetting about all of these. So I've enjoyed all of the soups that we have actually tried on this journey, but something like broccoli cheese soup is not one that we have over here. We have broccoli and Stilton, but you probably would never have had that, would you?
No. Okay, so I am on veg duties. We want 3/4 cup of broccoli.
I think the broccoli's going to be subtle in this.
I'm hoping so. I don't mind broccoli. I quite like it roasted.
Okay, our onions are done.
Our favourite, celery.
Well, we are fast becoming to love it, aren't we? And how do you feel about celery now?
If it's in things that I can't taste it, it's all right.
It does work well with soups, doesn't it, to give it flavour. So hopefully it would do that today. So this recipe is meant to be a copycat for Panera Bread.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Panera Bread was one of the chains that helped popularise broccoli and cheese soup. It's one of those comfort soups that people go in there and quite often buy, which I think that's what my impression of Panera Bread is like wholesome-y foods. But having not been, I have no idea.
Now, Panera Bread, am I right in saying they're famous for their garlic sticks at the beginning? Let me know in the comments below.
President George Bush Sr., he despised broccoli. Well, I don't know, despise might be a strong word, but he didn't really like it that much. So Campbell's came up with this campaign in the 1990s, and they tried to get everyone to try broccoli cheese soup, and I think that's how it was born.
So Campbell's campaign.
Right, let's get on with the roux. Okay, so going in with equal amounts of flour and giving it a whisk so it doesn't burn. Now I'm going to add a little splash of milk just to stop this flour burning. I think most of it's coming up from the bottom of the pan, so that's okay. Just going to gradually add the rest of this milk. Okay, in with a cup of chicken stock, and we're just going to give this a stir and then bring it to a simmer. Okay, that's thickened up nicely, so it's now time to add in the vegetables and those onions. We're just going to cook this for another 15 minutes until that veg is tender.
Taste test time.
It does say with this recipe you can add croutons optionally.
Okay.
But it's already got quite a lot going on in there, isn't it, in terms of texture? And I don't know about you, I'm not really a massive crouton fan. I'm more of a dip your bread in fan.
I can do both, really, to be honest. I like croutons, I like dipping bread. It doesn't take long for it to start to set on top, does it?
Well, you need to give it a little stir, so as it cools, it's kind of thickening and maybe congealing.
Okay, well, it actually smells pretty good.
It does smell good, and I reckon you should take the first bite. I think you're going to anyway, wouldn't you?
I'm pretty hungry.
And me.
Surprise, surprise, go. Yeah, that's pretty good.
You're pleasantly surprised. I'm actually looking forward to this more than I thought I would be.
That's really tasty.
Is it?
Yeah, that's really good. Bloody hell, why do you always do it?
That is a good soup, isn't it?
That's a really good soup. I don't like...
It's cheesy without being too cheesy.
I'm almost annoyed.
Are you?
I'm almost annoyed.
It's comforting and yet feels a little bit naughty yet healthy because you've got the veg in there, but you've got the naughtiness of obviously the butter and the cheese. I'm enjoying this.
I love my pepper, and I was thinking I'm definitely going to need pepper in there. But it's always polite not to season before you try a bit.
Well, I left the salt and pepper here because I know you like salt and pepper and I thought you might have wanted more.
Don't need it.
Well, this is actually really good. I could see myself going to Panera Bread and ordering this.
Yeah, it's nice and warming. It's kind of like rich, but not too rich. Nice and thick. Cheesy, but not too cheesy. I thought it'd be like...
overpowering. And I think that's the problem with broccoli Stilton soup over here. It's a little bit too strong, a bit too cheesy. I didn't overcook the veg as well, so they have got like a little bit of a crunch to it, which I'm quite enjoying the different textures. So you kind of decided to do like a julienne style carrot, didn't you?
I've got no idea what that means.
Well, kind of like...
sounds fancy.
Kind of like what you did here. And I think they work really well. I think the recipe also said that you could use matchstick kind of cut carrots, but I think there would have been too much.
Bloody bravo. Bravo. That is some good soup right there.
Creamy goodness. Marks out of 10. Oh, okay. Yours is already gone.
I wasn't prepared for this. Not knowing what it was going to taste like or anything, but just by the sound of it, I thought it was going to be about 6. That's easily a 9. That's easily a 9. It could even be a 9.5. Bloody good soup. Well, how come you guys are so bloody good at soups?
Now, I'm going to say it's a 10 for me because I'm really enjoying this. I like the fact that it's got vegetables in it, broccoli and a bit of carrot. You can understand why it is a popular soup in the States.
Do you mind if I ask some more?
Not at all. I should have made more, shouldn't I?
That's all right. I'm shocked. I'm not trying to be too dramatic. I'm speechless. I'm perplexed.
If you're enjoying us on our little journey discovering all the American foods, then please subscribe to the channel. It's just a little click for you, but it really helps us out and does mean a lot to us.
And all that leaves this little British family to say is...
Take care.
God bless.
And see you in the next video.